Thanks for joining the core workout. All you need is a mat, no equipment, and you can set your timers to 20-second intervals. We have 5 exercises in today's workout that we will progress through each 20-second interval. So the first 20 seconds, be on your back with your knees over your hips and hands over your shoulders and perform a dead bug, meaning extend the opposite arm and leg on one side, return back to center, and then on the other side. Be sure to brace your abs nice and tight to keep that lower back secure to the mat. The next 20 seconds, if you're feeling strong, you can extend both arms and both legs at the same time. Legs come out to about 45 degrees. If you find your back popping up off the mat, you can extend the legs closer to the ceiling. And then to progress this for the final 20 seconds, you can add a crunch with the upper body. So extend out legs to about 45 degrees, and then as you come up, bringing the knees in over the hips, you'll also crunch the upper back off the floor and hands towards the shoes. Little transition, then you'll go into a side plank. Start with the bottom knee down, secure the position. Elbow should be underneath the shoulder, abs braced, keeping your shoulders and hips square to the front. Next, you would stack the feet if you want to level up for the next 20 seconds. Try not to roll over and place that top arm on the floor. Keep the shoulders and hips stacked. And the final progression for the last 20 seconds, if you want it, is to lift the top leg. Squeeze the quad and the glute of that top leg. The next move is a plank with knee drive. So starting with the knees on the floor, establish the plank position with the wrists underneath the shoulders, back nice and flat, and hips just below shoulder height. Drive one knee into the same side elbow and repeat on the other side. When you're ready to progress that for the next 20-second interval, you'll come to a full plank, so knees up, and you'll alternate driving one knee to the same elbow and then another knee to the opposite elbow. So getting a little bit of a rotation in the core, engaging the obliques. Keep the hips at or below shoulder height. The final move will be a mountain climber, so you'll alternate driving those knees to your chest as quickly as possible. The next move is the same side plank series we saw on the other side. So starting with your bottom knee on the floor, elbow directly underneath the shoulder. After 20 seconds, if you're stable, you can progress that to a stacked side plank position where your feet are stacked and extended, and bottom knee is now lifted up off the floor. Again, keeping hips and shoulders square to that wall. And then the last progression for 20 seconds is that elevated top leg. Hold a nice and secure position there. Our final move is about our backs. So you'll be on your stomachs and starting with a frog kick. So knees are a little bit wider than hip width. Knees are bent at 90 degrees and your feet together. You're squeezing your glutes and lower back to lift the quads and knees up off the mat and back down. After 20 seconds, the next progression is to add the upper body with the move. So your fingertips come to temples, and as you lift the feet towards the ceiling, you also lift the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, trying to get the chest up off the mat. The final 20 seconds progression, you would hold that elevated position of the chest and do just the frog legs with that isometric hold on the upper body. Feel this work everywhere from between the shoulder blades all the way down through the glutes. Once you finish those final 20 seconds, give it a quick rest and feel free to repeat. Child's pose is a great way to release that lower back and hip pressure, and let me know what you think.